And good evening, and welcome to Richland softball field for some more Richland lineups in order. I'm missing one on the Texan side. We'll get that filled in as we go, but we are getting ready for first pitch where
number 17,
for the Royals on the mound, they will have J.C. Lees. And her first pitch will be a little outside for a ball. First pitch comes to you at 6:57. As in the bat is Alexa Reyes. She shows bunt. She gets it down towards the first base side, and throw is errant from first baseman Elio Cruz. And the runner is safe at first, so Reyes reaches. I think she's going to be safe regardless. Give her the bunt single on that.
Batting number 10, Sadie Reed.
That brings up Sadie Reed, the junior. He's on the right side of the plate, left-handed batter. Lee's on the mound, a righty. Pitch gets back toward the stop, but he was fouled off for strike one. (13-4-1). Richland coming into this contest. Lee gets ready and makes her pitch. Runner bluffs to go. Now they try to get back, and she does the first safely. Throw down from Landry McKittrick. Here we go. I was looking for our box score from Tuesday. These two teams met out in Justin. And Northwest took it in extra innings, in 9 innings, 2-1. Very low scoring on Tuesday. It was rough weather on Tuesday. I was out here in Richland baseball. The rain was not too kind, or the wind, that is, was not too kind. That one from Lee's too far outside. And well, on Tuesday, Lee's pitched 8 2/3 innings and threw 134 pitches and only gave up 8 hits and 2 runs, struck out 9. Both those runs came via home runs. Here's one slapped short, underhanded the second, and they get the one. The lead runner out at second. That's Reese Davis, a shortstop, picking it up and tossing it over to second baseman Kylie Valencia.
Now batting number 11, Josie Copeland.
So Sadie Reed replaces Reyes at first and brings up Josie Copeland. McKittrick will throw down the first again and keep Reed close. One away in the top of the first. Still some strong winds again tonight on this nice Friday evening It would be a perfect night for softball if it wasn't for 20-mile-per-hour winds. And that second pitch misses, 4 ball. Copeland steps back in the box after readjusting, getting ready. Here's the 2-0. That one got her swinging. Two and 1 the count. Copeland had 2 hits on Tuesday and struck out once. That's another big whiff and a miss, even up at 2 and 2. Again, don't play still in factor. Runner on first. Two from Lees. That one in the air, foul behind us. Towards few vehicles. No harm. Lee's checking the dugout, getting her signs while I try to get to the weather. 73 degrees, 17-mile-per-hour winds from the southeast. Going from our left on the broadcast screen. As this one fouled up right towards me. I might have to make a play now. A little just misses in between the bleachers. So we'll do the 2 and 2 again. Read the runner at first. A 2-2 straight back again. This one catches the top of the net. And this long at bat continues. Lee standing behind the mound in the back of the circle. Wipes off some sweat. Gets ready for another big 2-2. This one fouled straight back into the netting. We'll do it again. Josie Copeland does not want to go down. Two teams combined for 16 hits on Tuesday, 8 apiece. And there was 2 errors on Richland, 1 on Northwest, and that's pretty impressive considering how bad that wind was. This one hit in fair territory to center field. Nice job getting under it and making the catch was Hill, Anissa Hill. The Royals center fielder and leadoff hitter records out number 2.
Now batting third baseman number 4, Sydney Zenith.
So we have the third baseman, Sidney Zenon Jr. That's from right-handed batter box. First pitch goes for a ball. That's looked like it was in there, and it was for a strike. Right over the heart of the plates. Lee's ready and delivers a 1-1. That's inside. Up the hit is Sydney Zenon. She homered on Tuesday, actually. struck out once in her 3 at bats. 1 hit and was good for a solo shot. This one in fair territory, in the air, right side, camped under it, making the tough catch. Was the right fielder Grayson Slack, and that does it for our top of the first. There's no runs on 1 hit, 1 left on, no errors. We played half an inning. It's Richland Lady Royals 0, Northwest Lady Texans 0. More Richland softball in a moment. And welcome back. Bottom of the first inning. Royals will take the plate. Texans in the field, or they will be led by junior starting pitcher Abby Young, rocket number 8. She'll be in the circle. And she'll be met by the center fielder Anissa Hill, batting from the left side of the batter's box to lead things off. First pitch from the righty. Zooms a little too far high and outside for ball 1. Second pitch in there for strike 1. Hill was in the 9-hole on Tuesday, where she had a hit, a walk, and a pair of strikeouts, and so she flipped from 9-hole Tuesday to lead off on Friday night. Here she is 1-1, a little bit of a running start on that one, but holds back on the pitch outside, 2-1. Hill to be followed by Maddie McKay and Landry McKittrick. This one slaps left side, foul. And running even the 2-2. Two from Young. That's, they'll call that a little, guessing high. He's going to run it to full. To Hill leading things off. This one fouled off towards us again, a little to my left. A lot of foul balls early in this evening. And that's going to be outside for ball 4. So nice job by Hill, understanding the assignment as a leadoff hitter, drawing a walk and turning things to Maddie McKay. Maddie McKay, one of the better hitters on the team. Over 460 on the OPB, over 500 slugging, and
third baseman, senior number 8, Maddie McKay.
brings up McKay with nobody out and Hill on first. She'll take ball 1 to start off this at bat. They're making Abby Young work from behind a little bit. Young was the starter on Tuesday. She went all 9 innings, threw 149 pitches, 8 hits, the 1 run, struck out 13, as well as walked 3. And that went in there for a strike. Lee's coming in with under a 1.3 ERA. Right now her team on offense, the 1-1, that's inside. Hill holds at first. There's the 2-1. This one turned fair. Left field. Under it is Copeland. She's got it. Runner tag and Hill going for second. They might have got her. No. Hill just gets in under the tag. And advances the second base on the sac fly.
Now batting the catcher, number 23, senior Landry McKittrick.
And here is Landry McKittrick, the senior catcher. McKittrick, right-handed batter. And we'll take a first pitch strike from Young. Great first inning scenario. You get a runner on second with 1 out. Chance to get him home on some contact. With the middle of your lineup up. This one foul back. 1 and 2. Something I always like about this Richland softball setup is, yeah, you can come into the stadium where I am, you know, right behind home plate. But I mean, if you look out your camera, your screen to the back left field, you'll see people will sit in their cars and behind the fence, watching back there, watching back their trucks, set up some chairs. As this one's going to be fouled off by McKittrick. 0-2. Young steps back in. Her delivery, nice heat on that one, and swinging defensively was McKittrick. this one straight away center field. Center field going back to be over her head. It's going to bounce to the wall. Hill's rounding third, coming home. McKittrick going to stay at second. And an RBI double for the senior. One nothing. Royals take the lead in the first inning. And if you were a diehard of Richland sports, and maybe you caught our broadcast Tuesday with me, something I'd love to say is leadoff walks always lead to trouble. Now, Tuesday they got away with a lot of those leadoff walks, but making them pay tonight. Hill drew the leadoff walk and then comes around to score. And here's Reese Davis, and she's first pitch swinging and pops out to her counterpart at short. We'll keep McKittrick at second. And Pinto with a runner on second and 2 away, and he'll take first pitch strike over the heart of the plate. Pinto was one of 8 different Royals to have a hit on Tuesday's matchup. And she'll take that one in there for back-to-back strikes and be behind 0-2. To this one, fouled off to the right side. We'll do it again. JC Lee's on deck. This one fouled out. That one was definitely coming my way, but top of the net just got a piece of it. Also want to note that Erica Baker is the courtesy runner on second base for McKittrick. McKittrick being the catcher, like to go ahead and get the gear on, take advantage of a courtesy runner. This one fouled off to the right side. Still 0-2. Young takes the sign, looking to get out of the innings, giving up a 1 run on 1 hit. That one's high, trying to get Pinto to chase. The 1-2. And this one's going to be fouled down the right side. Couple long at-bats here for Abby Young. I have an active pitch count on her, but it forced her to throw a lot of pitches early. Go again with the 1-2. This one in on the hands and fouled off to the other side. Fouled a bunch off the first base side. This one fouled off the third base side. Really jammed her on that one. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Baker, runner on second. Anissa Hill led off the inning with a walk. Moved to second on Manny McKay's sac fly. And then scored on the McKittrick double as that one's outside for ball 2. 2 and 2 to count. Pinto steps back in. Young to wind to delivery, that's low. Full count. We're 25 minutes in and still in the bottom of the first, the 1-0 score, and this one's going to be fouled off to the third base side. Wish I was keeping the pitch tally on this at bat. The payoff pitch. This one's in fair territory. A little bit to the left center gap. Who's going to call it? It's a center fielder. Reyes is under it, and that finally puts an end to the long first inning. The Royals pick up 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 1 on base. And no errors. We've played a full inning. It's Richland Lady Royals 1, Northwest Lady Texans 0. More Royals softball in a moment.
Now batting number 7, Courtney Crandall.
Welcome back to the top of the second inning. Lady Royals leading Lady Texans 1-0. JC Lee's back on the mound. And she's met by Courtney Candle, who fouls off the first pitch. Courtney on Tuesday 1 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts, so Lee's got her twice of her 9 strikeouts. That one in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Cando. The 0-2, that slider's a little outside, 1-2. This one lifted high to left, not too deep. Pinto is under it, and she's got it for out number 1.
Now batting number 18, Avery Morset.
Brings up Avery Morset, the first baseman. Morset was 0 for 4 on Tuesday. And first pitch from Lees catches the outside corner for strike 1. One softly hit to the shortstop. She's got to run and charge to make the play, and she does. Reese Davis. Retires Morset.
Now batting number 8, Abby Young.
And they'll bring up the pitcher, Abby Young. Quickly 2 away. This one fouled straight back. 0-1. Now it's pitcher on pitcher. Lee's on Young. And Lee's gets a swing and miss on a pitch outside. Gets her 0-2. Making quick work of the Texans in this top half of the seconds. The Royals already tied the amount of runs they scored on Tuesday. Normally a team that's familiar with scoring a lot, as that one is outside for ball 1, 1 and 2. When you look at some of these other games as of lately, the Royals have played. They scored 14 in a win against Colleyville, 22 and 10 and 10 in back-to-back games against Denton High, and Denton Ryan. A lot of shutouts on the docket. This is a very good team at 14 and 6, and that's a high fly ball to a little bit shallow outfield, and Reese Davis is back for the catch, and that's going to end it for the top of the second. It is 1, 2, 3 for JC Lees. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Royals lead. More Royals softball in a moment. It's JC Lee to lead us off in bottom of the second. More Richland Royals softball on Vype Alive. First pitch, fouled off behind the catcher, 0-1. Lee's to be followed by Grayson Slack and Leah Self. This one too high from Young. Sun close to setting over a horizon. To the field's right. Kind of right where that right field corner is, down that way. Sun setting, lights are turned on, and we've got a 2-1 count if that one misses from Young. Two 2-1 to Lee's. That's gonna miss a low and be 3-1. The Royals last inning. In the first inning, they led off with a walk from Anissa Hill, and she came around to score. Another one fouled off, and now the count runs full. Full count, Young's to Lee's. Lee's had a hit, 2 strikeouts on Tuesday, and lines this one right to Reed for the line out.
Now batting number 5, Grayson Slack.
Brings up Grayson Slack, the designated hitter. Slack had a walk and a strikeout in 3 at-bats on Tuesday. First pitch will catch the plate for strike 1. Slack rocks no batting gloves, rocks a kind of play sheet card on her left arm, and there she takes strike 2. Now she's down 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss on the high heat. Nice rise ball from Young. Grayson Slack, our first strikeout victim of the night for either team.
Now batting number 9, Bailey Self.
Now Bailey Self, the right fielder, will be up to hit. Self was 1 for 4 on Tuesday, but was also awarded the hat trick, 3 strikeouts. One 0 to Self. Self trying to get the running start, swings and misses at that one. Self batting from the right side of the plate, lefty hitter. She does rock a pair of batting gloves. That one catches the outside of the plate for strike 2. Really nice pitch by Young to just catch that corner. Selfhead went ahead and deemed that one non-hittable. Young checking her play, standing behind the rubber now, steps right foot on it and rocks back and deals, and Self slaps that one right to the third baseman Xenon and cross the diamond for out number 3. We'll end the bottom of our second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We've played 2, Richland Lady Royals 1, Northwest Lady Texans 0. We have more Richland Royals softball for you in a moment on the Vype Live Network. Taylor Gouge will lead things off. Against JC Lees to start the top of our third, and Lees deals the first pitch strike. Gouge 0 for 4 in the contest Tuesday. And this one off the end of the bat, foul. Quickly 0-2 to Gouge. Macy Dagger, senior on deck. Gouge, a junior. Right-handed hitter. A little far outside. Keep an eye, it's hard to see from this angle at times. You get spoiled to other broadcasts and you get to see the catcher, more from the center field view. But you can still see McKittrick putting on a frame job down there on some of these calls. And they get Gouge swinging for the strikeout. First punch out of the night for Lees.
Now batting number 5, Macy Dagger.
Now bring up Macy Dagger. Dagger 1 for 4 on Tuesday. With a double was her lone hit. And she'll take the first pitch for ball. Lees is 1-0, misses, and now 2-0 to the 9-hole hitter. Talked about I don't want to walk leadoff hitters. Well, this isn't the leadoff hitter, but still with 1 out, you never want to walk the 9-hole hitter. Gonna make Dagger work, left-handed hitter. Rocks no batting gloves, big slouch in the stance, and that one catches part of the plate for strike 1. 2-1 from Lees. That one fouled off. Evened it up at 2-2. Long wait. The Rock leads us 2-2. And Dagger base hit. Oh, just squeezes between McKay and Davis. And Dagger really just kind of slapped that one. Even bounced off the glove of Davis. And will be a 1 out infield single for Dagger. It turns the lineup back over for Alexa Reyes. First pitch in there for a strike to Reyes. Reyes had the single back in the first inning. And then was out at second on a fielder's choice. That one's too high. Ball and a strike. Reyes' bunt gets down and moves Dagger to second. They get out at first. Almost got Dagger trying to get back to the bag at second. Well, now Coach Morrow of the Texans wants to have a talk with the umpire at second. And she believes Hill was safe at first, and she's keeping Hill over there. Or Reyes, I'm sorry. And despite hanging around first base for a while, Reyes is out on the sack. Sacrifice bunts. Moves a tying run to second. First pitch, that's fouled off by Sadie Reed. Reed hit into that fielder's choice in the first. No one from Lees, and Reed holds off. 1-1. Very nice crowd still filling in, feels like, on this Friday night. Home Richland side about packed, and not too much side on the Texans one road bleacher either. It doesn't count all the people sprinkled in it. Here's a ground ball up the middle as right past diving Valencia at second. Here comes the throw home, a play at the plate, and she's in safe. McKendrick tries to go back to first. To Cruz, it gets off her glove. And now Reed's going for second. Play at second, and Reed is in there safely. An RBI single for Sadie Reed ties it up. In the top of the third. There's a kind of a ground ball hit in the center field. It was right past a diving Valencia. Got to the center fielder, Anissa Hill. She picked it up and fired it to the plate, but McKittrick had already given up on trying to get that out the plate, tried to go to first. That throw got to the outfield, and that's how Sadie Reed was was able to get down to second his first pitch. Now Josie Copeland is fouled off. Copeland flew out to center in the first inning. That one a little high, 1-1. The Leeds gave up a hit to the first hitter of the ball game, Alexa Reyes, and then effectively retired 7 in a row before the Macy Dagger single. There's a swing and a miss by Copeland. She falls to 1-2. With Dagger out of the 9 hole, is able to single and get on. Move the second on a Reyes bunt and score on that read. Single to center. But now a strike away of putting it into this inning, and this one's in fair territory straight away. Hill. Actually, it's going to be Valencia. Ball's going to stay in the infield. Second baseman has it, and that's will end that. It's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Actually, 1 error, we'll say, on the throw from McKittrick to the first base. We'll count that as an error. So after 3, or after 2.5, I should say, it's Royals 1, Texans 1. We'll have more Richland softball in a moment on the Vype Live Network. Aaliyah Cruz leading us off in the bottom of the third, a 1-1 ball game. Cruz, the 9-hole hitter, her first at-bat of the night coming up. Abby Young back out there for her third inning of work. She's given up just 1 hit and the 1 run. First pitch, that's going to be inside for ball 1. Cruz batted the leadoff on Tuesday and was 1 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. And she puts good swing at that one, but foul towards the Cars. One and one. This one hit towards the shortstop. Reed picks up on a hop, fires across the diamond, the dagger, and a quick out. Number 1 on the 6-3 put out.
Now batting number 11, Anissa Hill.
Brings up the leadoff hitter, Anissa Hill, who scored the Royals' lone run back in the first inning when she walked, moved over on the McKay, sacrificed, and scored on the McKittrick double. Look to recapture some of that here in the bottom of the third after Lady Texans were able to tie things up last half inning. Yeah, these are 2 teams that played 9 innings on Tuesday against each other. Just unable to get a lot of separation. His first pitch from Young in there for a strike to Hill. That one's outside, 1-1. A swing and a miss by Hill, 1-2. One two way outside of the slider. Evens it up at 2 apiece. Mentioned Manny McKay, third baseman, on deck. Two, and that's gonna be too low. Full count to Hill. Hill looking to draw her second walk in the early contest. And that one's popped right behind short. Might be a blooper. No, it's a diving catch by Alexa Reyes in shallow left center. Not your normal F8. This kind of play you star in the scorecard. Diving catch.
Now batting number 8, Maddie McKay.
First two batters are put away and brings up McKay. First pitch McKay misses for ball 1. This one fouled straight back, 1-1. And McKay looks back and calls for time. Young hadn't even stepped on the rubber yet. And this one ripped down the right field line. Is it going to be fair? It's going to just slice foul. This one was good for a one-hopper to the wall, but foul. And now it's a 1-2 count. Looking for back-to-back 1-2-3 innings is Young. Strike away and timeout McKay. That one just misses for ball 2. None of our Texan umpires believe so. Up the middle, it's going to bounce off of Young's hip and skip into the outfield for a hit. We're off the thigh of Abby Young. She didn't really show much reaction. Seemed like it wasn't too bad, but it will be a single for the third baseman McKay with 2 away. And bring up the catcher McKittrick.
Now batting catcher number 23, Landry McKittrick.
First pitch to McKittrick misses outside for ball 1. Again, McKittrick with an RBI double. Back in the first. And 1-0, that slider gets away. 2-0. That misses low. 3-0 McKittrick. The cleanup hitter Reese Davis on deck. 3-0. We'll see what kind of light McKittrick has. And takes the free one for a strike. This one slapped the right side. Looks like gonna stay fair. It does, and a nice running catch by the right fielder Courtney Kendall to end our third inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We've played 3 in Richland. So Royals 1, Northwest Lady Texans 1. Got more Royals softball for you on the Vype Live Network in a moment.
Zenith.
And back, top 4 action, 1-1. Royals and the Texans. J.C. Lee's back on the mound for the 4th inning. And we had a change in hitter.
That brings up right fielder number 7, Courtney Crendel.
There it is. It's Courtney Crendel leading off. First they had announced it was Sydney Xenon, but Xenon was out to end our last inning, and it's Canzel, and foul tips the first one for strike one. This one fouled off again, 0-2. Kendall flew out to left her first plate appearance. She had the one hit on Tuesday. There's not a lot of hits and runs between these teams, and you know that doesn't make sense. I think Xenon is on first base. She was intentionally walked to lead off the inning. They walked Xenon, did not want any part of her. Ooh, and Candle stood in there, took the hit, but the umpire brings her back. Said she leaned into it. Coach Morrow down. Talked to our home plate umpire, but I kind of thought the same thing. Candle turned and leaned into it with her left arm. Morrow's going to talk to Candle, let her know to work on her arm a little bit, because she is showing some discomfort. And now Morrow wants to see if she can swing with it, because it was her upper part of her left arm. Kind of look at the back of her humerus, that area. But she gets the green light, and she's good to go, and steps back into the batter's box with a 2-2 count. Gonna run her on first, and she's gonna send this one up in the air, right side, foul territory, and unable to come up with it was the right fielder. It was Self and Valencia looking for it, and neither of them able to make a play. So we'll do the 2-2 again. This one pops straight up, a little over my head to the right. Long pause in between pitches, but Candel's back in. The 2-2. Off the end of the bat, right side again, similar to the previous one, but this one right on the line in fair territory. And gets Candle out on the F9. Brings up Avery Morissette.
Brings up number 18, Avery Morissette.
Morissette grounded out to short in the second. First pitch from Lee's, a little outside, ball one. 1-0, big swing and a miss by Morissette. That rise ball action from Lees. Ten outs recorded by Richland. Just one via the strikeout. It was Taylor Gouge back in the third. There's another swing and a miss, 1-2 to Morissette. That one off the end of the bat, just got enough to foul tip it. Keep it on 1-2. Xenon still the runner at first. One, two. This one fouled back. Payoff pitch 1-2. Another one fouled off. Battle continues. One, two from Lees. This one towards the gap in left center is going to drop in front of Pinto. And Morissette with a single. Moves Xenon to second. First and second one away. Brings up a 7-hole hitter and the pitcher, Abby Young.
Now batting number 8, Abby Young.
Swing and a miss. Start off the at-bat 0-1. This one hits a similar spot, but a little bit deeper, all the way to the left center gap, all the way to the wall before Pinto has it. Hits are cut off, and one run is around to score in Xenon. And that's an RBI double for Abby Young. Two-one, Lady Texans take the lead. It's like some sort of change maybe coming as Coach Morrow and our umpire discuss. Saw some lineup cards in hands.
Now batting number 2, Taylor Gouge.
It is still Taylor Gouge at the plate. Morissette on third and pitcher Young at second. Actually, yeah, it is still Young at second. Thought she may get a courtesy runner, but they choose not to with the catcher Gouge batting now. You want to save the courtesy runner for the catcher, if need be. Actually, no, they do go with Emma Hall. She's the runner at second. 1-0 to Gouge. That misses 2-0. Wind still blowing pretty strong from that southeast. Feel the temperature dropping too throughout the night. Seeing more parents acquire blankets and jackets throughout the night. 2-0 misses. 3-0 to Goosh. Goosh struck out in the third. See what kind of light she has, and just sketches the outside for the strike. Almost walked her on 4 pitches. Temperature has dropped to 67, down about 5-6 degrees since game start. 3-1, that's in there. 3-2. Gonna make Goose swing the bat. Three-2 from Lees. Up in the air, fair territory, right side. Right fielder, Self under it. Runner tagging, no. Comes back off of a strong throw from Malia Self. Halts more set at third. That's a huge out number 2.
Now batting number 5, Macy Dagger.
Brings up the 9-hole hitter Dagger. Macy Dagger had a single in the 3rd inning and came around to score. Last inning on the Sadie Reed hit. Stops that one the opposite way but foul. 2-1. Lady Texans lead, picking up a run in this inning. This one hits softly first base side, and just able to make the play is Cruz. Wanted to go for the tag at first, changed her mind, and barely flipped it in time to Valencia covering, and that is the final out. But the harm is done. Sorry about that. There was 1 run on 1 hit. 1 walk, no errors, 2 left on, and Lady Texans take the lead in the top of the 4th, 2-1. Take a quick break and be back with more Royals softball in a moment. Shortstop Reese Davis will lead us off in the bottom of the 4th, trailing 2-1. Abby Young having a good start, just 2 hits allowed through the 3 innings, and her first pitch misses for a ball. Reese Davis, Jocelyn Pinto, and JC Lees, the 3 due up. This one in for a strike. A little inside to Davis and tried to check. It was too late. Sun has fully set. One fouled off right side towards the cars. One inch to Reese Davis. She popped out to short. In her first at bat in the first inning. 1-2 to Davis. That's high. 2-2. This one hit right side, fair. Going back and making a slight little leap is Candell. For the catch, a little short of the wall. We're allowed out number 1.
Batting number 2, Jocelyn Pinto.
And here's Jocelyn Pinto. With 1 away, and she flew out the center. Her first plate appearance. That ended the first inning. First pitch takes it inside for a strike. Oh, 1 from Young. That's a nice little drop ball, but drops too much. 1-1. That one's too low. 2-1 to Pinto. That one popped in the air, first base side, and Dagger comes in to make the catch. Soft pop out for Pinto. And it's 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitcher, J.C. Lee, due up. She lined out to her counterpart at short, Sadie Reed, earlier. See Lee bench giving her a chant, trying to get some energy going, trailing 2-1. She takes ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th, just a few innings left, 5th and 6th. 2-1 was the final score when these two teams hooked up on Tuesday out in Justin. But that took 9 innings. We got to that result a little faster today, and 2-0 now to Lee's. A 2-0 is gonna miss. Slow one outside. 3-0 to Lee's. Long pause from Young. Now she's ready for the 3-0. Lee swinging on it and pops it up. Foul, first base side. Dagger's got it. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Youngs. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We've played for Northwest Lady Texas 2, Richland Lady Royals 1. Back with more Royal softball on the Vype Live Network after this.
Alexa Reyes.
Top of the 5th inning from north of Richland Hills, Texas. Not far off of Loop 820 and 35. In suburbs of Fort Worth, Texas, 2-1. Northwest Texans lead over Richland. JC Lee's back out there, 5th inning. She trails 2-1, and she's met by the leadoff hitter Alexa Reyes, and starts her off with ball 1. Reyes 1 for 2. Could really argue 1 for 1 as she had a sack bunt in her last AB, and that helped bring Macy Dagger around. She tied the game at 1. Now she's 2-1 against Lee's. So glad I brought a jacket tonight. Almost didn't. It was warm today. Thought maybe, but I've learned long enough. It gets cold as this one's slapped to first, picked up by Cruz. She'll take it to first. 3 unassisted. 4 out, number 1. First time they cleanly retire Alexa Reyes. And
now batting number 10, Sadie Reed.
Sadie Reed, indeed, the shortstop up. She's been on base both times she batted. She reached on a fielder's choice in the first and had the RBI single in the 3rd, and then snuck up the 2nd on the ball being thrown home. First pitch ball, 1-0. This one in the air, left field. Pinto losing it, loses her footing, and ball drops in front of her. And Sadie Reed to second base. And granted, it is tough to play anything in the air with this kind of wind. Not as bad as it was Tuesday, but wind playing a factor there. And
now batting number 11, Josie Copeland.
I'm playing as my own scorekeeper, and I might put that as an E7. So Reed, some insurance on second base with 1 out, and Josie Copeland up to the plate after she sees ball one. Copeland 0 for 2, a pair of flyouts for the center and second. One 0, chopper slow to short. Third baseman comes all the way over to get it. McKay, nice job. Oh, they're gonna call her safe at first. A nice base running by Reed to wait for it and then sneak the third once the ball was fielded. McKay, nice job, came all the way across the diamond to her left. Made the throw, but I think it just pulled Cruz off a little. It was Copeland and Reed on the corners, one away. Sydney Zenon due up, and they walked it the last time. She came up intentionally. They didn't give her a chance to bat. And then she came around to score the go-ahead run last inning as well. So not looking to give her the free pass this time. First pitch misses for ball one. Lee's in a tight spot. Wind still blowing strong from the left. Crowd still staying strong despite the dropping temperatures. That one's going to miss low and away, 2-0. And McKittrick's going to go out there and talk to her pitcher, try to settle her down, make sure they're on the same page. Ground ball can still get you out of the inning. Granted, it's just tough in general. Turn 2 in softball, you got to get the right kind of hit. Not just like any grounder turns into 2. After the meeting, we are back and set. 2-0 to Zenon, and that one will be in there at the top of the corner of the zone. 2-1. From Lee's, that's outside, 3-1. It's very nice complex that Richland has out here. Had the baseball game Tuesday, softball game tonight. They're a little decent ways away from each other. There's plenty of space between the two fields. You can take a big bridge from one another, or the parking lots are completely different streets. One being on a west street, one being on an eastern street. And that one outside, and they walk Zenon on 5 pitches, and bases are loaded for Courtney Kendall.
Now batting number 7, Courtney Kendall.
That one gonna be a strike. They tried to appeal her swing. They said she went around. Strike 1. Kendall. This one pops up in the air. Right side. Going to stay in the infield, and Cruz will make the catch. Might have been inside infield fly rule territory. Bases loaded 1 away, but now it's bases loaded 2 away. Kendall 0 for 3. With 3 flyouts, and that brings up Avery Morissette.
Now batting number 18, Avery Morissette.
Real chance to get out of this tough situation. Bases loaded was 1 out, and now 2 outs and Morissette, 1-0 count. This one fouled off to the backstop. The 1-1 from Lees. That's fouled off straight back. And now a strike away from getting out of this. The 1-2. That's in the air, right side. Self camped under it. She's got it. And what a nice job of getting out of that one by J.C. Lees. No runs, one hit, one error, 3 left on. Wedge to the bottom of the 5th. Northwest Lady Texans 2, Richland Lady Royals 1. More Royal softball on Vype Live in a moment.
Now batting Kylie Valencia.
And welcome back, bottom of the 5th. The Royals still trail 2-1, and Kylie Valencia is gonna get the bat here. She had been more just the designated fielder running second base. But in her first swing, she's gonna send this one the left, send the left fielder on the back Copeland, but she's able to track it and bring it in for the outs.
Miles around, best of the best come here to put their talk to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke. When they open up.
Now batting number 9, Bailey Self.
Brings up Bailey Self. Self 0 for 1 with the ground outs in the second. That's a running swing and a foul tip by Self. One and one to Self. That one she's gonna foul. Self likes to get the running head start, that kind of run out of the batting box as you're hitting it. Third baseman Xenon gonna whisper something to the catcher. 1-2 to Self. And she'll call for time and step out. Still Abby Young on the mound. She's been fantastic so far. 1 run through the 4 innings and just the 2 hits. And that bitch hits Self, and Coach Morrow is beside herself. Because she believes Self leaned into it the same way that Candle did. But they brought Candle back, and she ended up flying out. No, they give Self first base freely, and Coach Morrow highly upset. But the tying run is aboard with 1 away.
44, Aaliyah Cruz.
The tying run on for Aaliyah Cruz. Runner goes, ball is outside, and the runner is safe. Self steals second. My mistake, they did actually call it a strike, so 0-1 to Cruz, but the tying run on second base. Home plate umpire will dust off the home plate real quick, couldn't find it at all. Completely lost under the dirt. This one slapped right side, down the line, slashing, out of play, and away from everyone. Falls harmlessly. Just 2 hits on the night for the Royals still. Got about 5 to 7 hits from the Lady Texans, depending on maybe what you call a hit, what you call an error. This one slapped right side. Canto under it. She's got it. Self tags and slides in the third safely.
Now batting number 11, Anissa Hill.
F9 for Aaliyah Cruz. Brings up Anissa Hill. 0 for 1. Walked in the first and scored the lone Royal run. She's got the tying run 60 feet away on third with 2 outs, and she'll take a first pitch strike. One to Hill. Outside 1-1. One to Hill. Maddie McKay on deck. Top of the order, the 1-2. That one's gonna be just low, in the Texans crowd here to the left on the third base side cannot believe it. Got a Texan parent front row letting the umpire hear it. The 2-1 to Hill. That's gonna be a strike, and quite a little bit of framing work there from Taylor Gouge. I think the frame job got that strike. 2-2 count, 2 away, a 2-1 ball game. Hill struck out, trying to check her swing, and Young is out of it. It's no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. We play 5, Northwest Lady Texans 2. Richland at Lady Royals 1. Take another break. Be back with more Royals softball on the Vype Live Network.
Now batting number 8, Abby Young.
And start of the 6th inning from Richland softball ballpark. And it will be the pitcher, Abby Young, leading things off. And she'll take the first pitch strike. Young's had a nice game, had an RBI double. The go-ahead RBI double back in the 4th. Her and Morissette kind of went back-to-back to that left center gap. And after fouling that one off, she's quickly behind 0-2. That one slapped to the right side. Diving play by Valencia from her knees. Got her. That's another one of those star plays. Kylie Valencia diving to her left. Vanessa Hill and Kylie Valencia have made their ways onto plays of the game contention. And 1 away. More importantly, bringing up the 8 and 9 spots, Taylor Gouge. And at the first pitch strike, Gouge 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to right. That one from Lee's high. Ball 1. I'll point out it's very nice. As we'll wait for the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Gouge, 1-2. It's very nice family and parent showing in this Royals crowd. Not much of a student section or students much at all. What was that? Haltom game a couple weeks ago, and they had a whole student section standing the whole time, doing their own chants. Love to see some of that energy brought over here as that one from Leeds misses 2-2. He's swinging and a miss by Gouge. He is set down on strikes for the second time. Two away. Brings up the 9 spot, Macy Dagger.
Number 5, Macy Dagger.
First pitch to Dagger, misses 4-1. Dagger 1 for 2 with a single and scored in the third. She's the difference maker right now. Actually, she was the tying run, but one run does serve as the difference maker in this game. That 1-0, close but no cigar, 2-0. Lee steps back in. Ready to deliver the 2-0. That one misses 3-0. To that 9 spot. See if Leeds can get this one over for a strike. Wouldn't expect the 9-hole to have a green light on 3-0, so likely a freebie. She does get it, the free strike. Lee's looking for her second 1-2-3 inning. Has just one on the night. This one slapped right back to her. Leeds has got it in her glove. Tosses to Cruz at first, and that will be second 1-2-3 inning of the night for Leeds. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Lady Texans still lead the Lady Royals 2-1. We'll be back with more Richland softball on the Vype Live Network in a moment.
Now batting third baseman, number 8, Maddie McKay.
Maddie McKay to lead things off here in the bottom of 6, trailing 2-1. Let's see if this 2-3-4 can get something going. Third baseman McKay will lead off and take ball 1. McKay 1 for 2 with a single. That's gonna catch inside of the plate. Run it to 1-1. This one lifted the right in play for Candle. She's over to her left towards the line and got it. 4 out, number 1.
Now batting number 23, Landry McKendrick.
Landry McKendrick, the catcher. 3-hole hitter due up. Kendrick 1 for 2 with an RBI double she had back in the first inning. Deliver from Young. First pitch will miss for ball. (1-0) from Young. This one up in the air, right side, fair territory, going towards the line, and just gonna drop between Dagger and Candle in foul territory for a strike. Young behind the mound, checking her signs and her calls before stepping back in. And now McKendrick will take a timeout after a long stare down. There was a meeting, pitcher's mound visit by Coach Morrow. Brings her whole infield in. They discuss their plan and come away, and now we'll see if they can execute. The outfield disperses to their spots. (1-1). That's going to be a little high. Young's working much slower, it feels, as the game's gone on. Had a little pace early, now a little slow. Here's the 2-1. That misses way outside, gets to the backstop. Luckily, no one on base. That would have potentially moved someone, but now 3-1. McKittrick representing the tying run in the bottom of the 6th. The 3-1. Big swing and a miss on the heater outside. Full count to McKittrick. And fouled off on the left side. Another 3-2 on the way. Young steps in, rocks with the right foot, throws, slapped short and right through the 5-hole of Reed. And McKittrick gets on. He went right through the legs of Sadie Reed.
Now batting number 34, Reese Davis.
Reese Davis up. She is 0 for 2.
Pitch running for the catcher, number 6, Erica Baker.
And it will be Baker running for McKittrick at first. First pitch to Davis and takes it for ball 1. Davis representing the go-ahead run, tying run at first in the form of Erica Baker. The 1-0 from Young. That misses. 2-0. Creating a hitter's counts. Here's something this team hasn't done enough. It's been a lot of weak contact from Lady Royals all game long. And speaking of that, here's a one hit to short. Sadie misses the throw to first. It gets out wide. Coming around third and freezing is Baker. Taking second is Davis, and not a great inning for Sadie Reed. Run at second, one away. It's Jocelyn Pinto due up. And she is on deck, and there's another meeting between the infield. Trying to calm down Abby Young. She's been stellar tonight. Still just, I believe, the 3 hits, but just 1 strikeout after having 13 strikeouts on Tuesday. The 2 pitchers combined for the 2 pitchers on Tuesday combined for 22 strikeouts tonight. I think they combined for 3. You got 2 for Young, and the bunt is popped up. Catcher has it, going for the double at third, and she's pulled off. Oh, Pinto's bunt popped in the air. Goose jumped out there and grabbed it. Tried to throw to third and double up Baker. Nice job getting back. I think the throw barely pulled Xenon off. So 2 away.
Batting number 7, J.C. Lees.
So J.C. Lees with a chance to help herself. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 away. First pitch on the outside of the black for strike 1. Lees 0 for 2. Lined out to short and popped out the first. Swing and a miss on that slider away. 0-2. Abby Young a chance to get out of it into the final frame. To Lee, slaps it right to Young, off a bounce, throws the first, dagger, and records the outs. Sorry about that. So it was 1 run. Oh, I'm sorry, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on. We'll head to the 7th inning where the Lady Texans still lead the Lady Royals 2-1. Quick break, be back with more Richland softball on the Vype Live Network.
Now batting number 17, Alexa Reyes.
And we head to the final inning with still 2-1. Lady Texans over Lady Royals took that lead in the 4th inning. Put a back-to-back zeros since. Lee's out for hopefully likely her last inning, or she's hoping not her last inning. She's hoping maybe they tie it up at the very least and she has to pitch again. But now 0-1. And a diving try by Pinto, no good, off her glove. And Alexa Reeds with the lead off. A hit. We'll call it a double for Reyes. You bring up Sadie Reed. The runner on second, nobody out. Reed's had an interesting game at the plate. Here's one, sky to right center. Self almost lost it. And they turn two. No, yeah. So the Self didn't catch the ball cleanly, popped out of her glove, but then still made the catch. But once the ball does hit the glove, the runner is granted the tag. Doesn't have to come back off a bobble. So Reyes takes third.
Now batting number 11, Josie Copeland.
There's a little insurance on third with Josie Copeland up to the plate. Copeland 1 for 3, singled in the 5th. And here's one launched up the middle. Hill has to go back. It's all the way to the base of the wall. Reyes scoring easily. The throw into second, and they get Copeland trying to stretch it into a double. But an RBI single. From Josie Copeland makes it 3-1. Brings up Sydney Zenon, who was 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. And actually, they walked Zenon again.
Now batting number 7, Courtney Crandall.
Second intentional walk. This one popped straight in the air by Kansel. Behind second is Reese Davis. She makes the catch, and that will do it for the top half of the 6th. Was a quick and active 6th inning, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We'll head to the final frame. Northwest Lady Texans 3, Richland Lady Royals 1. We'll be back with the final frame from Richland Field on the Vype Live Network. Kylie Valencia going to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Try to start a rally for the Lady Royals, trailing 3-1. They have been trailing since the top of the 3rd inning. They took the lead in the bottom of the 1st, 1-0. Then the Texans tied it in the 3rd, 1-1, and then used the 4th inning to add another, take the lead 2-1. A couple more zeros, and they add one more in the top of the 7th. Abby Young out there looking to give this Lady Royals team another 1-run outing. She has had it all working for her lately, and here it is, 1-1 to Valencia after that strike. One and 1 to Valencia. That's going to be too low. 2-1. And all you're asking from Valencia is just get on base. Allow my tying run to come to the plate and have a chance. That one's in there for a strike. 2-2. To the Royals second baseman. That one misses. 3-2. The 3-2, and that one gets her. There's a little bit of a gripe from the Texans about a lean again, but I think she was hovering the plate. This is my opinion, and I'm not partially leaning team. She is over the plate, but that ball, you didn't have a chance to get out of the way of that one. But be a long discussion behind home plate between Texans head coach Morrow and our umpire. But no matter what happens, it looks like Valencia is going to stay on first with a hit by pitch.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night.
Now batting number 9, Bailey Self.
So, you asked Valencia to get on any way she could. She does by taking some physical pain. Gets hit on the arm. Brings up Bailey Self and shows bunt but takes. Oh, and 1 to Self, and she'll step out. Self is the tying run at the plate. She'll be followed by 9-hole Aaliyah Cruz. That one hit back to the pitcher. Young's got one play at first, and beating it out was Self. Everyone safe. Infield single for Self. Moved Valencia to second. Now the winning run at the plate, tying run at first. There's a meeting at the mound or at the circle. Nobody out. First 2 Royals reach on a hit by pitch and an infield single. Infield finishes their meeting and get back.
Aaliyah Cruz.
Brings up Cruz. 0 for 2. The ground out and a fly out. Lady Texans trying to set up a double play. First pitch too high for a ball. From Young. That's too far. No, gives it to him. 1-1. Thought that one might have been a little inside, but caught enough of the plate. Umpire adjusts his mask. This one slapped to third in fair territory for Xenon. Across the diamond, gets the out at first, but the runners do advance. That was a oddly hit ball. Maybe, I think if Xenon would have let it go, it would have eventually gone foul. She could have let that one go into the bounce and go foul. She chose the field. It took the out at first, so tying run is at second with 1 away. And as the lineup flips over
11, Anissa Hill.
to Anissa Hill. Second and third, 1 away, Hill. Chance to play hero. First pitch outside. Young waiting for the signal. Hill steps back in. And now steps back out. Time called, and it's for Gouge to go out there and talk to Self. Very quick. Just hello, how do you do when she returns. The 1-0. Back to the pitcher on a slow roller. She comes home with it. They've got Valencia running around, but there's already a runner on third. She can't go back to third. And they do get the out at third on Valencia. Hill goes to second. Self just stayed at third. So
How about it, number 8, senior Maddie McKay.
it's up to the third baseman, the senior number 8, Maddie McKay. 2 on, 2 out. McKay, the winning run at the plate. Takes strike 1 from Abby Young. Alyssa Hill on second. Malia Self on third. McKay can get one to a gap. She can tie it up. The 0-1. That's way high. Nice snag by Gouge. Slapped hard at the second baseman, Mendoza, and she makes the play, gets the out at first, and the Texans take 2 from the Royals by a final score of tonight, 3-1. Let me catch up on a few stats real quick. But it's the Texans coming into Richland and taking the victory 3-1, according to our stats, courtesy of Game Changer Classic. 3-1 final, 9 hits for the Texans, just 6 hits for Richland. Richland got the 1 run in the first inning, didn't score again, 6 blanks after that. While the Texans got the 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and then added 1 for good measure in the 7th. As you can see, everyone filing out of the ballpark here. I've got a lot to clean up myself. Only Texan to get multi hits tonight was Landry McKittrick. She had a double and a single, and she gets left on deck. She also had the 1 RBI for the Texans. In a game that took 2 hours and 22 minutes. Featured just a couple of strikeouts, a lot of balls put in play, a lot of good fielding, a couple of errors, but mostly a lot of good fielding out of both teams. Can't get too upset with that. So with the loss, the Royals will drop to 14-7-1 and prepare for their next game on Tuesday. Back here at home, their last 2 games here at home on Tuesday and then on the road, both against Birdville. And the Texans win will send them up in the district standings. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up for us here at Richland Softball Field. Thank you all for tuning in on your Friday night in this softball edition of Friday Night Lights. For myself, Brendan Snow, thank you for tuning in one last time. It's the Northwest Texans on the road beating the Richland Lady Royals 3-1. Thank you for listening and have a great weekend, courtesy of Vype Live.